Hi guys again. I'm going to start today by reading chapter 5 of All the Answers by Kate Mesner. Where we left off last time, Ava was getting ready to tell Sophia about the pencil, and she realized that the answers were not coming from her head but from the pencil. So if you remember correctly, she asked questions and then she was kind of like, is it coming from me or is it the pencil? I'm not quite sure. So this next chapter is called M&M in Underwear. So that's a kind of funny title to a chapter. So we'll see what happens. Sorry, I got a drink of water. Okay. Sorry, guys. Are you sure you've never heard that scientific name? Totally sure. Sophia, I'm positive. Ava looked at the pencil on her desk. If she were Sophia, she'd be skeptical too. She was skeptical, even though she was the one having the conversation with a pencil. Sorry. Ask it what I had for a snack after school, Sophia said. Ava asked. The pencil answered, and she repeated its response, M&Ms, then Ava added, but anybody who knows you would guess that. Sophia considered M&Ms to be a major food group. True, Sophia squinted at the pencil, then hid a hand behind her back. Ask it how many fingers I'm holding up. Ava wrote, how many fingers is Sophia holding up? 4, the voice sounded, extremely bored. It said 4. Try again. Sophia hid her hand 3 more times. 2 fingers, 1 finger, no fingers. The pencil got it right every time. Sophia's eyes were huge. Do you know what this means? She paced back and forth across the light green carpet in Ava's room. You'll never have to study for another test. Yeah, but a gnawing feeling grew in Ava's stomach. If the voice she heard during her math exam wasn't the little voice in her own mind, reminding her what she already knew, if it was really this pencil talking and had nothing to do with what she had studied, then that's cheating, isn't it? There's no rule about writing questions with your magic pencil, so why not? It seems wrong. Ava already felt squirmy, knowing she hadn't really remembered those formulas for circles or triangles. Okay, fine. But there's so much stuff we can ask it. Sophia stopped pacing and looked at the pencil in Ava's hand. Do you think it will work for other people or just you? No clue. Ava didn't see how the pencil could be answering questions in the first place. But magic stuff usually has rules. At least in books it does. Sophia put a finger to her pulsed lips and looked at the ceiling. It could be like a genie. And in that case, it probably only works for you. You're the one who found it. You think there's a genie in my pencil? It hadn't occurred to Ava that somebody might be trapped in there. She put the pencil down. It's hard to say. Can I try writing a question with it? Sophia asked. Okay. Ava moved aside so Sophia could write at the desk. What are you going to write? I don't know yet. Sophia's eyes darted around the room. There's so many things I could ask it. Oh. She turned and started writing. Then she put the pencil down and looked up at the ceiling. It doesn't work for me, Sophia said after a few seconds. She looked disappointed. What'd you ask it? Sophia sighed and held up the legal pad so Ava could read it. Who was the first boy I'm going to kiss? You. Will you try? Sophia got up from the desk and motioned Ava to sit down. I don't want to know that. Ava made a face. I don't even want to think about that. Not you, Sophia sounded exasperated. Me. Ask it who I'm going to kiss, please. She picked up the pencil and twirled it in Ava's directions. Oh, okay. Ava took it down, sat down, and wrote, "Who is the first boy that Sophia is going to kiss?" What did it say? Sophia was practically climbing onto the desk. Nothing. Huh. Do you think it only works if the question is about you? Ava looked at the pencil. I don't think so. It told me how many fingers you were hiding. Well, that stinks. Sophia crossed her arms, then got a worried look on her face. Ask it something else, okay? Make sure it's not broken. Like what? Something easy, like a math formula. What is the formula for the circumference of a circle? The voice said, 2 pi r, just as loud and clear as ever. It still works, Ava said. Well, why wouldn't it tell me who I'm going to kiss? Sophia glared at the pencil. Ask it why it won't answer my question. Why wouldn't you answer the question about the first boy Sophia is going to kiss? Because that is not a fact, the voice said. It sounded cranky. People have free will. Ava carefully put the pencil down. She was a little worried that it was getting tired and maybe mad at them. And who knew what an angry pencil genie might do? Didn't it answer? Sophia moved Ruffles the owl aside and flopped down on Ava's tie-dyed blue and green bedspread. Yeah, it said who you're going to kiss first isn't a fact and that people have free will. Oh, that must be one of its rules. Sophia sat with her mouth scrunched up for a few seconds and then nodded. I guess that makes sense, but it would have been cool if it told future stuff. We could have gotten lottery numbers for next week. That felt like cheating to Ava, too, but she didn't say so. Hey, Sophia bounced up from the bed. That means it might still work for me. Can I try again? Go ahead. Ava tried it places with Sophia. Then she remembered the pencil's grumpy tone. Be careful, though. I think it's getting tired of us. If it's a genie, it's not allowed to get tired of us. Sophia picked up the pencil, then gasped and put it down. But wait, what if it is a genie? It'll only do a certain number of questions, like 3 wishes or something. Ava thought about that. It's okay. You can try. Even if there weren't many questions left, she'd want Sophia to have a turn. What are you going to ask it? Sophia frowned for a second, then laughed out loud and reached for a pencil. I'm going to ask it what color underwear Mr. Farkley was wearing today. Sophia, no, that's the grossest question ever. But Sophia was already scribbling. She finished and then doubled over in the chair, dying laughing. Ava really didn't want to know, but Sophia was laughing so hard she had to ask, Okay, what did it say? Sophia held up a finger and tried to catch her breath. Green, with, she started laughing again, yellow smiley faces. Ava laughed too. She couldn't imagine how she was ever going to take a math test with a straight face again. How could someone so strict choose smiley face underwear? Ava, you girls okay in there? A voice called from the hall. We're fine, Mom. Instinctively, Ava tugged open her desk drawer and pushed the pencil inside as her mom came in, balancing a cup of tea and a pile of folders, legal pads, and money magazines in her arms. What's so funny? Just the usual girl stuff, Sophia said, still giggling. Mom glanced at the school books on Ava's desk. How was your math test today? Okay, Ava said. Better than okay, Sophia added. Ava aced it. That's not really, Ava began. That's great. Mom leaned over, juggling her folders, and kissed the top of Ava's head. You've had the force all along, my dear. It's power, Mom, Glinda said. You had the power all along. You're confusing the Wizard of Oz and the Star Wars. Ava rolled her eyes. She and her mom had this thing where they quoted books they'd read together, trying to work the characters' sayings into real life. Only Mom always messed up quotes. Usually Ava liked laughing with her about that, but lately the whole silly tradition felt embarrassing when other people were around. Even Sophia. We won't get the test back until later this week, but I think I did all right. Well, congratulations. Mom picked up the cookie napkins from Ava's desk and left, closing the door behind her. Sophia let out a deep breath. This was a close one with the pencil. Yeah, Ava felt that way too. But she hadn't really meant to hide the pencil from her mom, had she? Do you think we should tell somebody about this? What if it's dangerous? Seriously, it's fine, Ava. Sophia pulled open the desk drawer and Ava looked in. The pencil looked so ordinary sitting there with the pens and paper clips. It was hard to imagine it doing anything bad. Besides, nobody would believe us even if we did tell. Probably not, Ava said. What was it the professor in The Lion, the Witch, in the Wardrobe had told the kids when they got home from Narnia? Don't tell anybody about your weird magical trip unless you find out something similar happened to them. It was something like that, and it made sense, I guess. It's okay. Sophia pulled the pencil from the drawer and twirled it between her fingers. Let's go to the store and get a soda, and then we're going to have some serious fun with this thing. So that was chapter 5. And next chapter is chapter 6, and that is titled Jason Who. So I'm sure that that's going to be a little bit of boy drama. So I'm going to post the question onto Google Classroom for you. And what I want you to do is just respond to the thread as though you would, I guess, like a Facebook message or an Instagram message. Um, and the question is, do you feel like Ava was cheating during that math test? And if you say no, tell me why. If you think that she was, tell me why. You can't just say yes or no. What do you think? Is the pencil cheating? I think it's just something good to think about and think about where Ava's at and her struggling with math and maybe um, how you would be feeling. And then the follow-up question would be if you could ask the pencil a factual question, what would you ask it? So um, I also would like you to read for at least 20 to 30 minutes today. You can do Tumble books, or if you have books at home, if you're struggling to find books, send me an email and I can see if I can help. Talk to you soon. Oh, there's also new things on Exact Path, but I think that's on later in the schedule. Bye, guys.